Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be dedicated to my new, hopefully improved makeup routine. This is spring, it's March of 2023, and I've been switching things up over to mostly cream-based, highly pigmented kind of products. Which is quite a switch from if you happen to have watched any previous makeup videos where I use especially Bare Minerals. Those have been some of my most popular videos. I do like Bare Minerals, but I just thought I should give cream products a try. And also the bigger reason was to not use as much foundation, concealer, like heavy under eye concealer, and powders on my face, because I think that just adds texture. And even though I'm 52 years old, I have oily skin, but I just didn't want that texture. My point is to not look like I'm 20. I'm not kidding myself, but I don't want to make myself look older either. So, and I just been watching other creators, influencers, whatever, videos, and I thought, you know, maybe I should give this a try. So I've been getting products and trying to use less of the stuff like on my skin to conceal and let more of my skin come through. And I mentioned this in my last video. I'm in a new house, so this is like an interim house. I'll be moving again. So the whole lighting situation, I'm kind of, because I haven't filmed for a long time, so I'm not as familiar in this house with the best lighting. I don't have any special lights or anything like that. So anyway, let me just show you. I'm trying to figure out the best way. I didn't want to do a get ready with me with this because it would take too long. I can't seem to talk and put it on my face at the same time without being at like 45. I think I need to go get a drink of water. So just 1 second. I'm back. So let's start with the like primer skincare category. And what I will first say is with skincare, first thing I do, and this is probably controversial, but I do try to get daily sun on my skin without sunscreen. I'm a big believer there's benefit to that. I'm not talking about going out hours and hours on end, and I try not to burn, but just to get some sunlight, vitamin D, I think it's good for you. And I think it it makes me feel good, and I think you look better. It's personal opinion, but I will say that is what I do. So as often as I can, I mean, I live in Texas, and I need to adjust this a little bit. I live in Texas and we get a fair amount of sun, as you can see by me. So I just try to do that every day, or as often as I can, I should say. So start with that. You know, I wash my face. I'm not loyal to any one product. I'll be honest. If you've seen anything in my past videos, or if you happen to know me, I'm all about the deal and finding deals and things like that. But so I don't use any specific cleanser right now. I have one of those African black soaps. Really like it. But I have been putting on a vitamin C serum. And again, I am not loyal to any specific brand. Most of my products come from either like the grocery store, drugstore, whatever, TJ Maxx, Ross, that kind of place, or Amazon. So it's just kind of what I found. So vitamin C serum, I do that every day before any makeup. And then with primer, I don't really necessarily use primer anymore per se, because I'm about, again, putting less stuff on my face. But I mentioned I'm oily. I'm trying to embrace this dewiness that I am, and glowiness that I am imparting on my face that I have anyway. So, but I do still have this, which is a stick. It's by Hard Candy. And I'll say right now, I don't know if some of these products still exist. I can list them all. I'll do my best, but I'll just warn you now, I don't know if they still make them, because I've had this forever. So it's a stick primer. See that? And it's by Hard Candy. It's Sheer Envy Stick to It Pores Mattifying Pore Primer Stick. So what I will do, I will go in and like dab this on just the T-zone, because I'm not using a bunch of powder. So that's that is what I will do sometimes, not all the time. And in the primer slash moisturizer category, this is something I've come across that I know I just got done saying I'm not using these things, but this is the one I will use. It's more of a moisturizer. It is by First Aid Beauty, and it's the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer. I don't know what this stuff does, but I just feel like I look better after I put it on. So I will just put on my cheeks. Again, not all the time, just kind of, I don't know what determines whether or not I'm going to use it, but of all the primers and stuff, this is one I will still use. Okay, not using foundation all the time, but if I do, I keep this one in my arsenal. I really, really like it. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. Sorry. My shade is Buff Beige, and again, I like it because I can just dab where I need it and kind of blend in, almost like a stick concealer I would do with that. I can use that in this regard. Or if you were feeling like you want way more coverage, you can put more on and kind of just apply it as a normal foundation. So that's about the only foundation I've used, and I don't use it all the time, if that makes sense. So let's go on to concealers. This has not changed. I always thought I was old school, but maybe I am. These CoverGirl stick concealers, I use them all the time. I have one that is in light that is more matching my skin tone that I can just dab on specific areas that I may want to cover or conceal. I'm not trying to cover everything, but if there's like a blemish or something that I want to conceal, I will put that on and you know, blend it in. The other one that I can't live without, I've given one to both my daughters, is the CoverGirl. This is the neutralizer. So this one is more like, it's a different shade. It's, but this, like, if you either use your fingers or a teeny brush, and you can cover things with like precision without having that look like you've gotten a bunch of concealer caked over top of a blemish. You can really target, and it just, for whatever reason, it blends in nicely and just covers without having to put on a bunch of stuff, right? So I'm the biggest fan of this neutralizer one. So I have both, and we'll use as needed. Under eyes, I've just come to, you know, I'm 52. People have under eye stuff. So like, yeah, we all have under eye issues. So I've decided it looks maybe better to have minimal product on under my eye than to have a bunch of stuff slathered on and have it all creasy and cakey and cookie, because that's what happens. So, you know, after I put my under eye creams and stuff on, so the two things I've been using, I found this, which is by, I don't know how to make it more visible, Believe Beauty, which is, you can find it at Dollar General. It is their brand. Believe Beauty, and this is their Brighten Up Color Correcting Concealer in light medium. And it is that peach color. And so what I will do is, you know, get a little bit of this, you know, smear it under my eye. And then what I do is take a teeny bit of this, Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This is the Illumination one in medium, 20, the number 20 medium. And I would just take the teeniest amount, and I kind of put it in the corner of my eye and dab under and over top my eyelid. And so between the two of those, I just kind of like pat it out, smear it out. That's it. Like, I'm not doing a bunch of stuff everywhere else. And I tap it in, and then I take a damp beauty blender and I will like kind of go over it and pulls off excess product. Okay, so that is my under eye. And then, oh shoot, the one powder. I gotta go grab the one powder I used. Hang on. Okay, sorry. Now the powders. Again, my whole purpose here is to not use too many powders, but the one that I really found I like a lot, and I don't always spend like for higher end stuff unless I find it like a good deal at TJ Maxx or something. But this one I've found is worth it to me. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder, and it's translucent. Again, if I'm using powders, I'm trying to only use translucent, so I'm not adding any more color onto my face in terms of powdery color that can add texture. That makes sense. So what I will do, I will take this little thing that comes in here and just ever so lightly, like literally like I'm doing right now, just press, press, press right over my T-zone where I get oily. That's it. That's what I'll do. Now, for the under eye, setting the under eye, I don't really set it. I would rather, I know it sounds crazy, I would rather have the creases and stuff than have a bunch of powder and cookie stuff piling up. But I found, so I usually do this part at the very end after I do my eye makeup, that because it also kind of like helps to brush away any extra. But I will take, I mean, I can take this one, but I also have a loose, this is another transparent translucent powder. This one's Rimmel Stay Matte. But I'm making a mess. I will just dab a little brush, swirl it in, you know, tap off the extra, and just ever so lightly, like press and sweep away extra. That's it. That's all I do. I don't want any extra product in there that's unnecessary. So that's it for concealer powder skin. I realize I've kind of gone backwards order, but this product, I don't know where it falls under. These are the kind of things I'm trying out. These are these like serum-y, glowy products that I would have never used before because it adds a glow, a shine that I was always trying to avoid, but I do think it actually was maybe working against me. So this one, pretty sure, again, I found it at TJ Maxx or something, I don't know. It's called the Lip Bar Skin Glow, and it's a highlighting skin serum. And so it just says put 1 to 2 pumps on your fingertips and put it on. It's not, you know, it just kind of gives a glow, a bronzy, highlighty glow. So I just try to do it over here, and then what excess maybe up my forehead and nose. I have it on today, if that gives you an indication of, you know, maybe it's not like a ton of color. It's just kind of overall glow. So there's that. And then, let's see. I've done those. A couple newer products I've just gotten that haven't tried a ton. Well, no, let's back up. Sorry. This one I found, again, TJ Maxx or Ross. I really like it, and I'm pretty sure I got it at Ross. And it is by Stila Cosmetics, I think that is. I know it's a pricier brand. Everything I've gotten from that line, I've really liked. Here's what it is, and it's called, the shade is Camellia, and it's Convertible Color Dual Lip and Cheek Cream. Not really my jam on the lip color idea, but for the cream, I love it. I have it on today, and I got one of those, oh my gosh, I forgot that. Real Technique dense powder, or not powders, sorry, brushes. Put it in there, and I just apply it like a blush bronzer, nose, cheek area, a little bit up here. Just really, really like how it goes on, how it applies. It's smooth, it's the cream, it's everything I was looking for this little project with my skin. So I really like it. Almost positive I got it at Ross, if you have a Ross. But it's by Stila. I don't know if I'm saying that, Cosmetics, but I think you know what I mean. Stila. And then another line that has similar product is Wet n Wild. Has these Mega Glow makeup sticks. This one's a blush. You know, you apply this one's like a peachy, highlighty color. So I like this a lot, and they have a ton of different shades. I find though that like I got this on Amazon because when I go to Walmart, I can't find these. I think you can get them at Ulta, but I got them on Amazon. My only issue with Amazon is, you know, it can be a little misleading looking at shades online versus going to the store, but I got this one in, it's called Peach Bums 801A. I do like it, but I like peachier tones. I found this at Ross also, this brand Lime Crime. It's a sun-kissed, it's like a bronzer stick kind of thing. What's it called? Okay, I'm just making things up. It doesn't say what it is, but it's like kind of like, whoa, oops. Kind of like a deodorant thing, you know, you swirl it up, but it's really nice size. I've used it. I don't want to keep using it. I'm gonna make myself look silly. But this is Beachy Keen shade. Adds a little bit of just a glowy, it's kind of a cross between a highlighter, blush, bronzer. I like them, and they had a bunch of different shades. I know I got it at Ross because I couldn't look at the shade because at my Ross, they lock everything up individually. So I couldn't look. I just had to take my best guess. That's what I did. Another product that I got this one on Amazon, and it is a blush, and it's just called Long Lasting Fantastic Blusher by May Cheer. The shade is Rose Powder. So look at this. One end has the blush stick, very, very blushy. This one's very pigmented. And you know, it slides up. The other end has the little brush to apply it. So that's been nice, very pigmented. So I like that. And they had a bunch of different shades. So again, I had to guess. So I went with this one. And then lastly, I just got this, haven't really used it too much, or have I used it at all? Burt's Bees All Aglow. This is called Bronze Splash Bronzer Stick, 1610. I think I got one of these maybe to put in a travel bag or something, but same idea. Just all cream products, no powder. Now I will still use eye powder, eyeshadows and things to do my eye look, but there are a couple cream eye products that I do like. And I think I've talked about these before. These are these Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadows, and I have them on today. And this one is in the color Caramel 710. This one is in Creme Brulee 705. You have that on today with some brown eyeliner, and that's it. But the powder thing doesn't apply to me for eyeshadow because I still like to have fun with the eyes. I love buying eyeshadow palettes. I'm just a sucker for them. I try not to buy too many more because it's ridiculous. I don't need that many, but I love looking at them. So I think I get joy in going to like TJ Maxx and looking at all those fun eyeshadow palettes. I love the marketing, the creativity, the color, the whole bit. But so I will still do stuff with my eyes. So, but again, this is just a glimpse into what I'm doing now with my face versus maybe what I was doing a year ago. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions below, or if there's any cream products that you have that I haven't mentioned that maybe I should check out or anybody else should check out. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.